He never ran. He wrote letters. 18 of them. To newspapers. To police. One to the mayor of San Francisco. Each letter arrived with a crosshair drawn in the corner. His signature. The symbol of a rifle scope. He called himself the Zodiac. Nobody called him anything else. Because nobody knew his name. He is still unidentified. Not a cold case. An open one. This is where it started. Not with a body. With a phone call. December 20th, 1968. Lake Herman Road. Benicia, California. Two teenagers in a parked car on a remote road. A Friday night. A first date. David Faraday was 17. Betty Lou Jensen was 16. Someone pulled up alongside them, shot out the rear window, then shot them both. David died at the scene. Betty Lou ran. She made it 30 feet. No witnesses. No motive anyone could find. No suspect. The case went cold within months. Nobody knew it was the first one. 7 months later, July 4th, 1969. A park, 3 miles from the first scene. Darlene Farron, 22. Michael Mageau, 19. Parked car. Remote location. Same pattern. Someone walked up and opened fire. Darlene died. Michael survived. He was the only confirmed Zodiac victim who would ever describe the face. 1 hour after the shooting, a man called Vallejo police. His voice was calm, almost bored. He gave the location of the bodies, said he had also committed the December murders. Then he hung up. It was an introduction. There would be many more. 3 weeks later, 3 letters, 3 different newspapers, delivered simultaneously. Each one contained a third of a cipher, 408 symbols, handwritten, in a grid. Nothing like any known code. The writer said the cipher contained his identity. He gave the papers a deadline. Publish on the front page, or I kill again. All 3 published. He didn't sign with a name. He signed with a crosshair, and gave himself a name, the Zodiac. He had just told the world what to call him. Nobody had asked. He was now the most famous unknown person in America, and he had arranged it himself. The 408 was cracked in 8 days. Not by the FBI, by a high school teacher and his wife. At their kitchen table, it didn't contain his name. It opened with, "I like killing people because it is so much fun. It is more fun than killing wild game in the forest, because man is the most dangerous animal of all." He said he would not give his name because it would slow down his collection of slaves for the afterlife. He wasn't confessing. He was performing. 3 more ciphers followed over the next 5 years, each one harder than the last. 2 remain officially unsolved. One of them is 13 characters long, the shortest, the one that has beaten everyone. September 27th, 1969. Lake Berryessa, Napa County. 2 college students picnicking by the water. Brian Hartnell, Cecilia Shepard. A man walked toward them across the shoreline. He was wearing a black hood with a white crosshair stitched onto the chest. He tied them up. He stabbed Brian 6 times. Cecilia 10. Brian survived. Cecilia died 2 days later. Before he left, the man walked to their car, took out a black marker. He wrote the dates of all 3 attacks on the car door. December 20th, July 4th, today. Below the dates, 2 words, by knife. He wasn't hiding anymore. He was keeping records. He called police himself from a payphone afterward, gave them the location, then left the phone off the hook, so they couldn't trace the next call. 2 weeks after Lake Berryessa, San Francisco, a yellow taxi. Paul Stein was 29 years old, saving money for graduate school, working the night shift. He picked up a fare in Union Square, shot once in the head at point-blank range. The killer took a piece of his shirt, then walked north on foot into the neighborhood. Calmly, 2 teenagers watching from a second-floor window had seen it happen. They called police. Officers arrived within minutes. They encountered a man on the street matching the description. They spoke to him briefly, sent him on his way. The Zodiac's next letter described exactly what those 2 officers had been wearing. He had looked at their faces and walked away while they thanked him. He sent a piece of Paul Stein's shirt with the letter, in case anyone doubted him. 18 confirmed letters. 6 years. He addressed detectives by name. tracked the investigation by reading the papers. He gave himself a running score. Zodiac, 12. Police, 0. He threatened to shoot children off a school bus. One by one. As it stopped, San Francisco school districts updated their procedures. Parents stopped sending children on buses. He didn't need to act. The threat was enough. One letter was a Halloween card. Inside, peekaboo, you are doomed. Another included what he claimed was a map to a bomb, buried near a school, designed to kill children. Bomb squad searched. Nothing was ever found. Whether the bomb existed or was pure theater didn't matter. The fear was real either way. He threatened the mayor. He mocked the SFPD. He wrote to tell them he had stood next to 2 of their officers and enjoyed it. Then, in 1974, he stopped writing. No goodbye, no final cipher, nothing. His last confirmed letter was a postcard. It complained about a movie review. A man who had built his entire identity around the letters, who needed the audience, simply went quiet. Some investigators believe he died. Others believe he went to prison under another name. Others believe he just decided to stop. Each theory is plausible. None of them can be confirmed, because his name was never confirmed. The 5 victims' families have waited more than 50 years for a name, a trial, anything. They're still waiting. The most investigated suspect was Arthur Lee Allen, a convicted sex offender. He lived near the crime scenes. He owned a Zodiac brand watch. He had told friends he wanted to hunt human beings. A survivor identified him from a photo lineup. 22 years after being shot in the face, he said he was certain. His home was searched. His handwriting was analyzed. The DNA didn't match. The fingerprints didn't match. He passed a polygraph. Arthur Lee Allen died in 1992. Never charged. Never named. Was he the killer who walked free? Or the wrong man? Destroyed by suspicion for 20 years? Nobody knows. Nobody has ever known. In December 2020, 51 years after it was sent, 3 amateur codebreakers cracked the Z340 cipher. The FBI verified it. The world waited for what was inside. It opened with, "I hope you are having lots of fun trying to catch me." No name, no location, no confession, just contempt, delivered across 51 years. He had written that cipher knowing it would eventually be cracked, and he had made sure it would tell them nothing. Even now, possibly dead, he was still running the game. He wanted to be remembered. He wanted the audience. He wanted to sit somewhere, completely unknown, and watch the world try to find him. He got everything he wanted. The case is still open. His name is still unknown. And somewhere, in a room we cannot see, he is still the Zodiac.